How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today I have an exciting video for you guys today. But before we start, if you guys could like the video, it helps a lot, or subscribe to the channel to keep getting more amazing content like this. It keeps me motivated to bring you guys great content every single day, no doubt. Anyways, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into it. The Detroit Pistons were 20-46 when the NBA season was suspended, 13th in the Eastern Conference, which means they aren't headed to the bubble. They just now, not too long ago, did sign their new GM Troy Weaver, so congrats to them. The most promising young player on their roster, Christian Wood, is an unrestricted free agent. The two most expensive contracts on their books for the next season are Blake Griffin and Derrick Rose. They're both in their early 30s, well past their primes, and who combined to miss a total of 64 games last season. Their lottery draft pick from last year's draft, Sekou, is a ultra raw 19-year-old who saw just only 754 minutes last season. They hold a 42.1% chance of landing a top 4 pick in this year's draft and a 10.5% chance of getting the top pick, but unfortunately it's a draft class widely seen as weak in both peak and depth. No doubt we can all agree the Detroit Pistons still have a lot to figure out. But where do the Detroit Pistons go from here? Wood was a revelation in his first real extended opportunities after a Drummond trade, and other than whatever value Blake Griffin might hold, he's probably Detroit's most interesting piece. In just 12 games as a starter, Wood averaged 21.9 points, 9.4 rebounds, 2.3 assists, and nearly a block and a steal per game, shooting an efficient 56% from the field and 40.8% on three-pointers. But again, he's a free agent, and even if the Pistons can't get him back, they'll be paying a heftier price for production that's still very much in doubt. Reworking towards a core of Wood, Luke Kennard, and Bruce Brown has its appeals, especially with Kennard's shooting and secondary creator upside and what Brown has shown at the defensive end. But that group doesn't exactly scream championship upside. Brown and Kennard will both be 24 heading into this next season and due for hefty raises themselves the year after that. Maybe Sekou can take a leap next year and the Pistons can land someone in the draft like Onyeka or Killian Hayes, who both have upside enough to have an NBA skill to raise the short-term ceiling of this group. But committing to a lot of money towards Brown, Kennard, and Wood runs the risk of just putting the Pistons back in the same position they have been in the last 3 or 4 years. The problem is, the Pistons aren't in an ideal situation for pushing things in the other direction and really bottoming out either. They have no extra incoming first round picks, and even flipping Kennard, Brown, Griffin, or Rose isn't going to bring in any real draft capital or an even younger player who rolls the team's development timeline back to align with Sekou. The reality is that the Pistons are still working within the box of their previous decisions. It's possible that their GM will be able to be great, but if this organization is going to take some big swings, now is probably not the time. It's not exciting, but the move seems to be trying to re-sign Wood, trying to get any value added you could in a trade for Rose or Griffin, and then seeing what happens with this year's pick and next year's player development. I gotta be honest though, even though I might have a doubt, though the Pistons can always flip the switch. I'm a Hornets fan and I understand the position the Pistons are in currently. If they focus on good draft picks and picking up talent, no matter what, they should be able to build something whether it might not look like it. I'd say just focus on building something and then worry about the championship later. The Pistons need an identity, and they should focus on that in my opinion. But at the end of the day, that's only just my opinion. If you guys have any thoughts, please leave them in the comments below. But with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope all of you have a nice day. Peace.